Warm greetings, everyone. Today we'll be seeing about textile printing. Today I am going to give you a quick introduction to the basics of textile printing, a fascinating process that brings colors, patterns, and personality to fabrics. Before that, let me introduce myself. I am Kavipriya, Assistant Professor, Department of Costume Design and Fashion, Dr. SNS Rajalakshmi College of Arts and Science. So first, let's see what is textile printing. So, textile printing is the process of applying color to fabric in specific patterns or designs, unlike dyeing, where the whole fabric is uniformly colored. Printing allows for controlled and creative design placements. There are two main goals in textile printing: accuracy and durability. So, in accuracy, the pattern or design must be placed exactly where it's meant to be. In durability, the colors should be fast, meaning they don't easily wash out or fade. So in this slide, we can see it's about textile printing and its process of applying color. So as I said before, textile printing is applying color to fabric in definite patterns. And while we're talking about dyeing, it is a color bonded with the fiber so as to resist washing and friction. Textile printing is related to dyeing, but whereas in dyeing, proper the whole fabric is uniformly covered with one color. But in printing, it can use two colors. It can combine two or three colors according to the pattern and design. In printing, only one or more colors are applied to it in certain parts only and in sharply defined patterns. So next is the fabric, usually like cotton, silk, polyester or blends are used. The type of fabric affects the printing method and the type of dyes and pigments used. The colorant, these are either dyes or pigments. Dyes chemically bond with the fibers, while pigments sit on the surface and need a binder to stick. When we're talking about printing method, this is how the design gets onto the fabric. And let me briefly mention a few popular techniques like block printing, screen printing, and roller printing, heat transfer printing, digital printing. So this is the most modern method. It works like an inkjet printer, directly printing the design onto the fabric. It allows for detailed, colorful images and is perfect for small batches or custom work. And now let's not forget the final step, which include drying, fixation, often using steam or heat. Introduction to textile printing. Textile printing is one of the most important and versatile techniques used to enhance textile fabrics with design, color, and special effects. It plays a pivotal role in transforming plain fabrics into vibrant, visually appealing materials that carry aesthetic, cultural, and commercial value. At its core, textile printing can be thought of as an localized dyeing. While dyeing typically applies color uniformly to the entire fabric, printing allows for precise placement of colors and motifs in specific areas, creating intricate patterns, images, or designs. This ability to control color placement is what makes printing so essential in decorative and functional textile production. Historically, textile printing has been closely tied to human culture and self expression. In ancient times, early civilization used printing techniques to embellish their clothing with motifs that reflects their identity, social status, region, or beliefs. For example, block printing and resist dyeing were used in regions like India, China, and Egypt to create detailed and symbolic textiles for clothing and ceremonial purposes. In the modern marketplace, the role of textile printing has expanded far beyond personal attire. Today, it is critical in wide range of applications, including upholstery fabrics, domestic textiles. When we talk about properties like fiber, yarn, and fabric construction, fibers are basic building blocks of all textile materials. They are thin, hair like structures that can be spun into yarns and that woven, knitted, or bonded to form fabrics. The characteristics of fiber determine the quality, performance, and appearance of the final textile products. So properties in fiber, we can talk about physical properties of fiber. In that, we will be seeing about length, diameter, shape, and surface, and also elasticity. In chemical properties of fibers, we can see about reaction to heat, reaction to chemicals, flammability, And biological properties we can see about we will be seeing about resistance to moth, mildew, and bacteria. And last one is about aesthetic properties. So, and another one is about yarn and yarn twist. After fibers are gathered, they are spun into yarn, a continuous strand of twisted or laid fabrics used in the production of fabric. The properties of yarn directly affect the texture, strength, appearance,